Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Goliath grouper fish. Goliath. Goliath. Grouper. Grouper fish. An extremely rare species. Goliath grouper fish was found near Visakhapatnam. It is a critically endangered species according to IUCN Red Data List. Goliath grouper fish is a critically endangered species according to IUCN Red Data List. It is usually found in tropical and subtropical regions. Goliath grouper fish is usually found in tropical and subtropical regions, in the Atlantic Ocean or on the coast of Congo, etc. Coast near to Congo, etc. So, Goliath grouper fish was in critically endangered list in the IUCN. It was recently found near Visakhapatnam area. Okay, remember Goliath grouper fish. Next, you have Independent Debt Management Office must be set up. Niti Aayog. Independent Debt Management Office is a need for India because you all know public debt is going beyond control, and debt management should not be only in the hands of the government. It should be an independent body should watch debt management. Independent Debt Management Office should be set up for effective debt management in India, set by Niti Aayog. And next, India Health Fund. Recently, Tata Trust, in collaboration with Global Funds, announced that they will launch a fund called India Health Fund. It is needed to combat TB and malaria. India Health Fund is needed to combat tuberculosis and malaria. It's called India Health Fund. India and Oman have signed 8 MOUs. India and Oman have signed 8 MOUs. Prime Minister Modi met Sultan Qaboos bin Al Sayed and have discussed on various issues on food security, defense and regional issues. Food security, defense and regional issues. And 3 new eel species found in Bay of Bengal coast. 3 new eel, EEL. 3 new eel species found in Bay of Bengal coast. Okay, also important for exam. 3 new eel species were found near Bay of Bengal coast. INS Chakra. INS Chakra was taken by India by lease, on lease from Russia. There was a damage to INS Chakra. Now Russia is telling India should pay 125 crores, rupees 125 crores as damage. As you all know, we will take ships for lease or we will purchase ships, and most of the ships are second hand. So when you take that, sometimes if damage happens, is it the supplier liability or is it the liability of the country which have taken for lease? Who has to fix the damage is very important. Think about it. Next important article is ADR, Association of Democratic Reforms, have given a data. Who is the richest CM and who is the poorest CM? Manik Sarkar of Tripura, Communist government, is the poorest CM with 26 lakhs as his worth. Whereas Chandrababu Naidu of Andhra Pradesh is considered as the richest CM of India, Chief Minister of India. It's good, at least in one way we are doing right in the richness. And next important article today is page number 7. India records marginal increase in forest cover. India records marginal increase in forest cover. 0.21% increase in forest cover. In India's forest cover is 24.4% today. India's forest cover is 24.4%. And India had 2.4% of the land area in the world, 17% of world population, 18% of livestock, and India's ranking in forest area is 10th in the world. India's land area is 2.4% of the world's land area. India's forest cover is, in the inside India, forest cover is 24.4%. In the forest coverage, India's ranking is 10th in the world, and India is a home for around 17% of the world population. India is a home for around 18% of the world livestock, and India's marginal growth of forest cover in the recent past is 0.21%, and North Indian states have not fared better increase in the forest cover. Now India needs much more forest cover to keep up its promises in Paris climate deal. The article in the 7th page, India records marginal increase in forest cover. As UPSC prelims exam and Indian Forest Service Commission prelims exam will be held together, you have to work on forest issues also, because in prelims you will get good number of questions on environment, climate change, forest and biodiversity. So this area is very important. Coming to editorial today, unending pain. After 19 years, SBI have shown a big loss in the quarter, 2,610 crore rupees. The problem is NPS, non-performing assets. We have to clean up the banks, and you all know already the government have announced recapitalization, banks recapitalization policy. Still the issue is very big. We have to work on it. NPA problem, non-performing assets. As you all know, 90 days if you don't pay interest or principal amount, it is called NPA, non-performing asset. Next article is on Jallikattu. Jallikattu is in news from last 3-4 years. In Tamil Nadu, they have a tradition of Jallikattu. But the problem is, animal rights and animal activists are saying Jallikattu affects the animal rights. As we consider our human rights are very important, animal rights are also equally important. Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1960 has been amended in Tamil Nadu, and they have given exemption to Jallikattu. So Jallikattu is a contentious issue. The other is arguing that we have to consider the animal rights apart from the customary rights of the people. So you can have amusement, but not with the injuries of the animals. Your amusement should not be at the cost of their well-being. That is also equally important. Next article is about Bangladesh National Party. In Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia government. In Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia government, the Khaleda Zia got 5 years rigorous imprisonment. Khaleda Zia. Sheikh Hasina is the president of Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina belongs to Awami League, and Khaleda Zia belongs to Bangladesh National Party. Now she is in opposition, and she got 5 years rigorous imprisonment. This is a very big thing. In Bangladesh, we are going to see a difficult task. When Khaleda Zia is in government, she is almost against India. When Sheikh Hasina is in government, she is almost favorable to India. Okay. Whenever we have Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh National Party, Sheikh Hasina's Awami League comes, we will be very happy. Okay, that's a positive move. But at least stability in the neighborhood is also equally important. Stability in the neighborhood is also equally important. Next article is expanding Harjans. Recent Modi's visit to UAE, Jordan and Oman. UAE, Jordan and these countries is very important for India. The reason is Look West policy, active engagement, Indian diaspora in the Middle East, and more importantly to contain China. So in this perspective, you have to understand the Look West policy of India and Modi's visit. Next, adapting better to climate change. Next article, adapting better to climate change. As you all know, global warming is going up. We have target of decreasing 2 degrees Celsius and all these things. The problem here is our vulnerabilities, our capacities to adapt for the climate change, we have to assess. There should be a proper assessment of adaptability to the climate change. Our lifestyles, our food habits, our drinking water, agriculture, lifestyle, health, everything, how we have to change ourselves and how you protect from environmental adverse effects is also equally important, apart from working to decrease greenhouse gas emissions. Okay. Next article, rethinking trafficking. The article is on women trafficking, forced marriages, and previous ILO report, ILO Walk Free Foundation's report, and also International Organization for Migration, IOM report, says that forced marriages and slavery and forced work is rampant in India, but India is not taking any action. The article speaks about India has to take a serious action immediately on that. That was the gist of the article. Apart from that, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Agency cap on stunt prices, stunts. NPPA, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Agency. You have to read on that because NPPA is very important in films. National Pharmaceutical Pricing Agency, which gives a pricing for essential drugs, and what type of laws it will make we will discuss in the other class, but NPPA is very important in films. These are the important current affairs today.